We spent 18 months testing Posha. We are confident we built a truly great product. Posha is unique. Technically, it's three products in one: software, hardware, and food. Very early on when we started out, a burning question that we had was that is there even a use case for it? Would people pay for it? Does it actually solve the problem that we had set out to do? To figure out that if we are building the right product for the right people, we spent a serious amount of time testing it out with actual paying users. This is our story of finding product market fit for a consumer hardware robot. Hop on. To figure out if Posha fits into someone's life, we had to identify that someone. Our early user research helped us. We focused on families in the Bay Area who cooked regularly, specifically dual income families with or without kids, because they were a great fit. But how do we make them even consider Posha? We realized that we had to make people see the product in action, get them to taste the food, to make them believe that something like this really exists. So we tried out a bunch of things. We did Posha on the road events, where we did live tastings, we did live demos across the Bay Area, and we also showcased at a lot of pop-ups and events. The purpose of these trials was to find our product market fit. And how do we define PMF? How often are people coming back and using the product? How many times a week were people using Posha? We knew that if we wanted to build something generational, we had to go beyond traditional means. We had to have real user experiences and brutally honest feedback. Our beta users had to pay us a $50 monthly fee and had the right to pause or resume their subscription whenever they want. We started small with just 5 devices in October 2022. Over the course of next 18 months, 70 plus families participated in the beta trials. We were incredibly hands-on with our delivery process. Instead of relying on shipping partners, we personally delivered each device. At each household, we would typically spend an hour, sometimes longer. We take them through how it works, what to expect, and even share some handy cooking tips to get them started. As users started cooking, issues started piling up. We had people issues. We had hardware issues. Not all functions were working as smoothly as expected. Oil wasn't dispensing properly. The stirrer was getting stuck. The camera was getting foggy, and on and on and on. But we didn't let all of this overwhelm us. So we used each and every single opportunity to get more face time with the users. If their hardware broke down, we showed up in person to fix it. If they needed a spare part, instead of shipping it, we hand delivered it to them in person. If their spices ran out, again, we showed up at their homes with these. Ultimately, all of these insights helped us improve and iterate the product to make it better. We thought that people would use Posha to replicate restaurant quality food at home. But very quickly we realized that what people actually wanted was simple home cooked food made exactly the way they wanted it, personalized to their taste. People wanted their own versions of recipes launched. And that's what led us to start building customization capabilities in our software, which allowed you to tweak all parameters of a recipe. The trials weren't about getting everyone on board, but discovering who truly needed Posha. Hence, we were unapologetically selective in deciding who to try. Not all users were the right match, and that was okay. Another learning, which in hindsight was quite obvious, how important cleaning was to the entire product experience. You could cook the best food, but if cleaning the product was extremely painful, you wouldn't do it again. So we used this learning to redesign a lot of our mechanical surfaces to eliminate all nooks and crannies, such that they could be easily wiped, and also work with the manufacturers to ensure that each and every part of the product that comes in contact with food was dishwasher safe. 3 things that made us realize we were close. Our hardware kept getting more reliable and met the standards we had set for ourselves. Our recipes were consistently rated good and people were enjoying them. People were continuing to use the product while paying for it. Also, a lot of people who were using the product were genuinely happy to talk about it to their friends and family, which led to a lot of people wanting to try Posha for themselves. They wanted to host dinner parties, Diwali or Christmas celebrations with recipes made on Posha, and we were lucky enough to have been a part of some of them. Posha slowly started becoming a part of people's lives, and that's when we realized we are on the right path. The novelty factor of a product like this can wear off really quick. But if people keep coming back to use the product, it means that it's really solving a problem for them or making their lives easier in some way. It is something that's very, very special to us, and dare I say, nothing short of a revolution.